It goes live on Facebook. I almost said TikTok. I'm not going live on TikTok. All right, there we go. So let's get it started proper. And three, two, one. Hello, hello, and welcome back to Retrieving Sanity, your podcast for all mental health, addiction, recovery issues, and topics. And today, I just kind of want to ask you a question. Are you feeling stuck in the muck? Because I know I am. And I know you're going to say something. Keegan, I noticed something right off the bat. And I know what you're thinking. Why? Why would you do that? I know it's gone. My little foam thing. it's it was kind of getting in the way and it didn't really serve its purpose. I built a foam wall that goes behind my monitors to catch the echo and stuff, and it works out better. I don't have it up right now. I don't know why I didn't put it up. But I just kind of figured simple is better, I guess. But no, seriously, it was kind of a change of things, kind of getting back to basics. And that's kind of what these little short live streams are, right? It's getting back to basics and really setting the foundation proper again. Because I never really did get the whole consistent. All right, on Fridays at 6 p.m. I'm going live stream. I didn't do that. I tried to, and it got way not good. So I just kind of gave up on live streaming, and then I just gave up on it. So I'm going to start back at basics, and it kind of came about because let me scooch in some. It kind of came about because um, with step work, um, this being January, we're on step one in my recovery group. So a lot of the readings that we've been going over have been powerlessness and things that I may not be able to control, and that's people, places, and things, right? I can only influence things to an extent. But one of the things, I don't know if y'all heard that. That okay, okay. Anyways, um, no. So let me rewind. Feeling stuck in the muck sucks. Everyone gets that way. And oh yeah, recovery groups up one, but everyone gets that way. Everyone starts feeling that way. So it's nice whenever recovery readings are based around the feeling that I'm feeling at the moment, and it really helps encapsulate a lot of different scenarios, right? Because I can make me go, oh hey, I can now see this from a different perspective. And because I have a perspective shift, I can now see different avenues. I can see different solutions. I can see different things that can help me in the long run, right? And um that thing, I was feeling stuck because I was trying to go forward. And going forward didn't really seem like it was helping out. And maybe it's because I didn't have a clear sense of direction. Maybe it's because I didn't have a clear, solid foundation, you know. But part of it is also because I just am expecting a whole lot out of nothing at the same time. And what I mean by that is I'm doing a lot of work and I'm expecting a lot of return, but I know it takes a lot of time. And I also know that it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of consistency, and I want to get back on track with all of that stuff. So, feeling stuck going forward, I was kind of like, okay, now what? And I asked my higher power and kind of sat there, pulled the tarot, and I got the chariot reversed. So, for those that don't know, the chariot is about forward progress. So, the chariot reversed is kind of like backwards progress or the stagnation of. And so, my question was, what do I do to feel unstuck? And that's what I got. So, it kind of made me sit there and think, okay, so if feeling unstuck means going backwards, it's also kind of like being in mud or stuck in a car, right? Sometimes going backwards will get you out. And it's the same thing with certain situations in life. And I'm not saying to necessarily backtrack and terms of progress. Like if you have a car, don't go sell your car necessarily unless you can't make the payments on it and you need to afford something cheaper. Then by all means, that's what you need to do. But if you're feeling stuck in terms of progression of self, of terms of feeling, I don't know, worth it, good enough, things like that, then all that forward progress that you're putting out there and you feel like you're not getting anything back, you are getting something back. And whenever I feel like I'm not getting anything back, I have to stop. I have to pause and I have to really think about where am I putting my time and energy because chances are I'm not directing it in the best way possible. And that's what part of powerlessness entails. Where is my power? Where does it lie? What can I do with it? And that's the whole point. If I understand where my place is in the arena, then I can know what rules to follow. And I don't like rules, but whenever they make sense and it's okay to follow 'em. So for me, it's like, don't use, don't drink. Okay, done. Um, why? Because I'll die. And it's not one of those figurative like, oh, you'll die spiritually. Like, well, yes, but also I'll die physically. My liver cannot handle anything else anymore. So I'm just kind of sitting here like, okay, well, all right, got some rules. They're easy, but I'm also like, I got this podcast and I want it to do well. And that's the thing. Some of my things that I didn't set solid in my foundation are what is going to make my podcast good. You know, it's going to make it solid. And so I got to really focus on the basics. I've got to focus on consistency. I've got to focus on actually managing my time and energy better. And it's one of those things that it takes practice, it takes time. And I don't like giving time away unless I know it has a good return. And that's one of those things in early sobriety or in recovery or just having a bad day. Whenever I'm getting better, it doesn't happen overnight. Getting better happens really in stages and cycles and patterns, in increments, in percentages, in decimal points. It happens in everyday little interactions. Every moment counts. Whether you know it or not, every moment is either building you up or tearing you down. And sometimes those tearing down moments, they feel good. They really do. And those moments that feel good and they're bringing us down, oh, those are addicting and those are dangerous because it feels good to be brought down. How silly does that sound? It feels good to be depressed. Yeah, been there, done that. No thanks. I'm over that. And to get out of that kind of mindset, it's really shifting perspective and all this other stuff that I mentioned. But I just remembered I have a list that I want to go over with you. So I wrote this with the help of a friend. So first of all, is acknowledge and accept your feelings, right? So don't beat yourself up. It's okay to feel stuck. Second of all, name an emotion. I mean, I say duh, but whenever I feel stuck, sometimes it's because I'm not processing something. Something is stuck in here or here, and it's just bouncing around back and forth. And it's so far in there that I'm not sure what that thought is, but it's there and it's bothering me, and I don't know what it is. Whenever that's happening, that's whenever I need to find that emotion. I need to name it. I need to feel it. I need to ask it questions. I need to get curious about it. I need to hold it. I need to sit there and be like, you know what? Yeah, Karen, Karen does suck. That's okay. I'm right there with you. And no name affiliation, by the way. I have to say that because I'm not really going to really describe. Maybe, do I have to say it now because I brought it up? No. Um, anyways, so second off, we want to shift our perspective, and that happens from reframing negative thoughts, challenge negative thought patterns, and that's where those questions come in. Question that emotion: why is it showing up? How can you handle it? Or rather, how can I handle it? How can I make it feel better? How can I treat it whenever it shows up? What does it make my body feel so that maybe I can catch it before it overrides my system, right? So focus on what I can control. Like I was saying earlier, if I'm powerless, then I need to focus on where my power is because then it gives me a sense of control. And whenever I'm feeling stuck, a little bit of control is going to be the one thing that makes me feel, well, unstuck. So this one, okay, before I say anything, I know some of you are going to hate this. Practice gratitude. I know. Now, practicing gratitude is not necessarily saying, "Oh yeah, I'm glad I got these pants today," or "I'm glad I got this poster here." No, it's not. I mean, yeah, I can be grateful for that, but rather it's not, "Oh yeah, I got pants." No, it's I got clothing that keeps me warm and clean. No, I got this poster to advertise. You probably can't see it now, but it's a number up in the right hand corner, 988, suicide awareness. I'm grateful that I have that to help remind me to promote suicide awareness and prevention. So it's little things like that. But really, the powerful gratitude is saying, I'm grateful for this person because of what they bring to me in my life. It's saying, I'm grateful for the things that I've been able to achieve, even whenever I never thought I would make it through. Those kind of moments are what you need to be grateful for to help pull you out of that rut. Now, another one, take action. And this one is kind of like step 12, but not necessarily. Take action. It can be anything at all. If it's something that you want to do it. Now, reading from the script, start small. You don't have to solve everything. So what that means is if I have a big problem, break it up. If it's still too big of a problem, break that little step up, so on and so forth. If I have to make one problem into a three journal entry, like those 70-page journal things, whatever, if I have to fill out three of those to solve a problem, if that's what it takes to help me get unstuck, if it makes me get that solution, I'm going to do it. But normally that's a way big exaggeration. Normally it's saying, hey, let me break it down into 5 steps, and then it's a little bit more feasible, right? Now, from there, we're doing something different. Break out of that rut. A rut is resisting the urge to transform. And I came up with routine, which is recycling old unused energy into new tasks. Uh, no, I already messed up my own acronym. Recycling old unused uh, tasks into new energy. There we go. Sorry. Um, but if you can break out of that cycle that is making you feel stuck, it's going to help. And feeling in a rut just means that you're ready for that next breakthrough. But there's probably something that's scary that's holding you back because that's usually what happens to me. I'm sitting there, I'm ready to go get something, and then I start feeling like I'm in a rut because nothing's changing. Everything's the same. I'm doing waking up, going to the same job, doing the same thing, going home, doing the same thing, going to sleep, doing the same thing over and over. And of course, I'm going to feel like I'm in a rut because I'm walking in a rut. So to get out of it, I have to do something different. Doesn't mean I have to make it a daily part of my life. It just means I have to do something different. Maybe it does become part of my life, like meditation, hiking, exercise, anything like that. It can just help. But anyways, next up is focus on progress and not perfection. I know this one is another one that's like, oh, but I'm a perfectionist. What does that mean for me? And it's focus on progress, not perfection. I always want things to be fantastic whenever I'm done working with them. And the longer that I've been alive, the more I've come to find out that is not the case. Nothing in this world that I've ever done is ever perfect, and it never will be. And that's got to be okay, you know? So, um, oh, I didn't realize that was actually the end of the track. That's why that started over. So, anyways, I'm just going to start it back. We're going to go for another little bit, rather until the end of this, which we're almost done with. So just hang on in there. Um, but what we're on next is seeking support. Talk to someone you trust, and actually, yeah, talk to someone you trust. Um, and that can be with friends, family, coworker. It can literally do you wonders just to get it off your chest. Say, hey, I'm feeling stuck. I need help. Like, what what kind of perspective shift can you give me? Join a support group, consider professional help. So you have these different levels of support, right? You have your closest, you have those that are going through similar things, and you have the person that you pay to solve problems. So try to avoid that. But at the same time, if you're really desperate, that may be your best bet, especially if you've been stuck in that rut for a long time. Now, practice self care, prioritize your physical health, engage in activities you enjoy, and practice mindfulness or meditation. All of these will bring a sense of well being and just a general sense of accomplishment at the same time. I'm sorry, my speech impediment kicked in right there. I don't know what my lips were trying to do. Accomplishment. Anyways, so and see, doing this right here got me feeling unstuck from my muck, and it's just going back to something basic, it's something that I haven't been doing. And I can sit here for 17 minutes talking to a camera that no one's going to listen to. But you know what? It still helped me. And that's what counts, right? I may get a couple of views on this. I may get a couple of likes. I may get none. And you know what? I'm going to make another one because it helps me. So, um, no, but I'm going to start also making special content for the radio. So if you want to be part of the special content, just let me know. We're going to do multiple things. We still have the panel for Ben Lesser coming up. It is in March. I have details. If you want to be on that, we do have some spots open. So please let me know because I would love to have as many people on as we can get because his story needs to be heard, it needs to be spread, and just overall, it's great. But for that, I'm just going to end it here. And hopefully, y'all enjoyed this. If you did, give it a like, leave it a comment, even if you didn't like it, and tell me what I can improve on. And don't forget, check out retrievingsanity.com to see guest list of the guests that we have. And I'm also going to be working on it and as everything goes along. So until then, I just hope everyone has a great day and well, I love you very much. So until next time. Sean, oh wait, before I go, Fridays, 6 p.m. is whenever I'm going to start going live streaming and you can check it out. I'll have updates. Maybe I'll let you know what the episode is going to be about before the episode happens. So yeah, with that being said, I'm going to end it here. And I, again, just love you very much. It's another day above the roses.